I'm not really working on anything right now. My training has altered a little bit considering my 2016 season. So Stephen Francis has definitely been, putting things in place to have me be able to compete in 2017.
And of course, I have to ask you a little bit about the toe that would have affected you big time last year. And even though you're still able to pick up bronze at the Olympics, tell us about that.
I had the toe from 2014. It just got really bad in 2016. And I think what it taught me is just being patient. And I wanted 2016 so bad that I was just pushing through the pain and I wasn't giving myself any time to rest because I thought I was losing time. Instead, I was hurting myself in the process. But at the end of the day, and I mean, that's what life is. You want something, sometimes you push through pain. And I think that's a Jamaican thing as well. And I learned a lot from 2016. Emotionally, physically, mentally, it was a very hard year. It was a very challenging year in many different areas of my life. And I think I overcame. And I think this year I am a lot stronger and fearless. I'm just hoping that and wishing that 2017 will be a better year no matter what happens. As I've always said, I've been running for the last 10 years. Every year is a different year. Every year poses its different challenges. Every year there's a new athlete that emerges. And for me, I think it's good for the sport. It's also good for the athlete. It's good for me because it keeps you on your toes. It keeps you working. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you humble. And Elaine and I are friends, full stop. And we train together. And that's it. We have been training together. There's no animosity. We compete well with each other, and that's just how it is. I don't know what else to really say about it. I mean, fast times have always been running each year. Carmelita Jeter, Alison Felix, you name them. Blessing Akabare, they have all had an amazing different years where they have done well. And I don't think I'm intimidated by what others do. I think it's good for them as well when they're able to rise, from just being small athletes to being elite athletes. And I think that's wonderful for the sport, it's wonderful for Jamaica. So for me, I'm not worried about fast times. For me, it's just focusing on me, the athlete, and just working towards making myself a better athlete.
And of course, you have delivered the most consistent athletes in the last 10 years. So you have that going for you, of course.
I have a lot of things going for me. But I'm not that deep into track and field, to be honest. I'm not that deep into the statistics and everything. I just am really excited about the opportunities that I get to compete, the opportunities that I get to train hard and to just work hard. And I'm one of those persons who I'm very fearless, right? And I'm very faithful. So I just work on the track and I run on the track. And I just let everything speak for itself.